What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for joining me for my first ever SIG Saturday edition, which for those not familiar, that's because we're opening Allen and Ginter, which is a throwback to the cigarette cards that originally inspired baseball cards. And being that I also coincidentally quit smoking cigarettes literally the same week that I started collecting baseball cards, kind of just swapped out these vices, and obviously this is a much healthier one. So I thought it was just kind of a cool idea to do for a segment, being that Allen and Ginter are my favorite cards anyway, because I like the goofy relics and the non-baseball cards that are in here. The History of Flight's one of my favorite inserts. I'm hoping to collect the whole series. So that's why, if you saw my post earlier on Instagram, I bought a whole bunch of packs of these. So not only am I going to be opening a bunch of regular packs of Allen and Ginter, but I also purchased quite a bit of hot packs. So these are guaranteed to have an autograph or a relic in them. So every one of these editions, I should be pulling out some pretty cool cards no matter what. So although I started out with really good luck with blaster boxes, and that's the reason I like Allen and Ginter, is of the two blaster boxes I got, I pulled a relic out of both. I'll show them to you real quick. The first two I pulled was this Yadier Molina and this Roger Hornsby bat relic. And so, being that I think those are two of my first relics that I pulled, I kind of fell in love with Allen and Ginter even more so after I already liked the history cards and kind of the, just goofy stuff they've got going on. I like the mini cards they've got going on. Another card I really like that I've pulled out of Allen and Ginter is this Phil Rizzuto. So not only is it short print, but it's the Allen and Ginter back. So just the short print with the Allen and Ginter back are 1 in 65 packs. So to get a Rizzuto is pretty sweet, which he was the last shortstop to start for the Yankees in a World Series until Derek Jeter. And the only reason I know that is I'm literally watching the 1996 World Series right now. So if you can hear something on in the background, that's what it is. I'm going to go ahead and start opening these. But the inspiration for the 1996 World Series on in the background was, while I was out and about, I actually ran into some old pennants, and there was a 1996 Yankees World Series pennant. So I thought that was pretty cool, so I picked that up, brought it home, and kind of inspired me to start looking through, or watching through these old Yankees World Series games. So there's my first mini. It's a golden retriever, which I own a golden retriever, and they're awesome. There's one of the Ginter Great inserts. So these are one of the more common inserts. I think they're one every 2 packs or something like that. But obviously Mariano Rivera got his jersey. I'm watching him literally play right now. I saw his first at bat about 5 minutes ago. So I'm pretty, nonetheless, happy to get that card. I'm probably going to end up collecting most of the set. There's a new Yankee, Matt Olson. So yeah, I'm planning on obviously being how many packs I bought. I'm definitely planning on trying to complete the set, I think. So we'll see after I run out of this first batch if I need to reload or not. Hopefully not, but if so, that's all right. I don't know how long we'll end up doing these SIG Saturday segments for, but they'll be fun while they last anyway. All right, so let's find out who this is. All right, he's a baseball writer, so at least I don't feel uneducated. It's not some vice president that I forgot or something like that. I can live with not knowing baseball writers. It feels like I've got another short print in there, a Soto, which I like that. I'm a big Juan Soto fan. It's not a short print or anything else special, but nonetheless, I'm a big fan of short prints. It looks like we've got our first essential equipment, or incredible equipment insert. So I do not have this one yet. King Arthur's sword. I won't make you guys read the whole thing, but if you want to pause it, go ahead and do so and check it out, because I'm going to enjoy reading through that later. I'm just not going to torture you guys and do it on film, but it's one of the reasons that I like this Allen and Ginter set is I do like those series as well. Some of them more so than others. I mean, I think I got a Santa's sleigh one in my last blaster, and I mean, yeah, that not so cool, but a lot of them are from like Greek mythology and things like that. So it's pretty cool. Got a Boston Red Sox. So I'm sure if you're a Red Sox fan, you'd be thrilled with that. It's Travis Pastrana. There's another Ginter great, Ryan Sandberg. There's a Christian Stewart, a Tiger rookie mini card. And I will say the nice thing about doing a personal opening when you've got guaranteed hits at the end kind of takes the pressure off of, wondering whether or not there's going to be a hit. Kind of just get to enjoy, what you pull. And so far, I would say I've done a pretty good job of avoiding duplicates. I haven't pulled any of the, there's another one of the kind of goofy inserts that are in here. I would say of the inserts, that's probably my least favorite. I mean, they're sharp looking. It's just, I don't know, for some reason, zodiac signs and the players kind of creeps me out. I guess maybe some people think that's more normal to put out there, but yeah, I don't know, seems kind of weird to me. No history of flight inserts yet, which I know, having watched a lot of other people do these breaks, everyone complains about those cards, but I'm trying to put a set together of them. So there's oh, that's cool. They used the same Yadier Molina picture. Looks like for the relic. So that's cool. Looks like if I had to guess, that's a poker player sitting with all that cash. I used to follow professional poker quite a bit. It is a world professional poker pro. Yeah, when I was in high school, I would follow poker quite a bit, so I probably would have recognized the name back then. Oh, that's cool. Lou Gehrig, Ginter, great. That insert, they're pretty common, but I think they're sharp looking, so that doesn't bother me a bit. Those are the last cards in that pack. Dansby Swanson, AJ Burnett, which I like AJ Burnett quite a bit. Got good memories of him in the 2009 playoffs. Definitely held it down for the Yankees when we needed him. Him and CC Sabathia, among others. Andy Pettit. Looks like we got something off color to the back. Ted Williams, which that's one of the main players I want to learn more about. I don't know too much about Ted Williams, but the little I know about him, he seems like a pretty cool guy. From my understanding, he took time off to fight in World War II, and obviously that would be more impressive than anything he did in uniform, so I'd like to learn more about that. And I do think we've got a history of flight behind here. And I do not have this one, which it's NASA, which coincidentally the newest spaceship went up in orbit just a couple of hours ago. President Trump and Vice President Pence were at NASA speaking about the launch. Apparently this is the first one with all American-made stuff and craft for quite a while, 16 years or 25 years, something like that. I know SpaceX was involved, so it's good for Elon Musk to be, making a contribution to space travel. And I haven't checked any of these for short prints. I don't know if you guys care that much about that. Ted Williams is not a short print, just for the record. And how to tell is there will be numbered over 350 if they're a short print. Loretta Claiborne. So I'll let you guys pause and read that if you're interested. She's a Olympic athlete. There's a Sandy Koufax Ginter great, which you can see his rookie card right there. Not his real one, but the Topps medallions that they've got going on right now in the 20 Series 1, which I'm a big fan of. those. Actually, I pulled a second Sandy Koufax one just to show you real quick, but I'm sending that to a friend of mine who's a big Dodgers fan. Now, for the end of this break, we should, in theory, have 2 guaranteed hits in here. So, let's see. Wow, so that's quite the pack. So, we'll start out with, we've got Johnny Bench. We've got a Robinson Cano Mini. We've got an incredible equipment Johnny Caw's Scythe. I don't know who Johnny Caw is, so that's why I like these cards. I get to learn something about it. So I'll go ahead and let you guys pause that and read that. And then, looks like we've got a Chris Taylor relic. So, yeah, not amazing, but whatever. It's cool. It's a relic. And got a Pete Alonso rookie. So, that's actually probably the best card of the break, I would say. Unless we've got a short print that's worth quite a bit that I missed. But that said, at least the relic's a baseball player, because I've already pulled one relic from Allen and Ginter that was like a brewer or something like that. I don't know. It was real bizarre. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain. I bought a whole bunch more Allen Ginter after that, so obviously it doesn't bother me, but so that's another. We didn't get one of these inserts in this break, but I think that's my third one of these total, and then I'm using it to hide the relic, which is, I think that's one of those, not like, yeah, they've got like a YouTube channel or something like that. Yeah, blogger, Jake Mines. So not ideal for relics, but you know, again, that's what you get with Allen and Ginter, so you can't really complain. At least I got Chris Taylor, got a baseball card or a baseball player out of that one, and got this Pete Alonso rookie. So that's probably the best one out of the pack. But I got one more of my history of flights, so I'm third of the way. Got another one of these, so I think I'm quarter of the way. And I will have to double check on how large this series is, but pretty solid set of players to add to my collection on that. So I'll post afterwards if there's any short prints on the Instagram feed, so go ahead and let me know how I did. But yeah, everyone have a nice Saturday, and thanks for joining me for my first ever Sig Saturday. Take care, everyone. Bye.